YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, I got something for you. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Today I'm dropping everything that I know about NBA 2K26 next gen coming up. I already pre-ordered it. If y'all haven't pre-ordered it yet, bro, by now y'all should know if y'all want it or not. If you're a real 2K fan, you're gonna get it anyway. That's the thing about it. I already got it anyway. I'm a 2K fan, bro, and I'm trying to get into this content. Speaking of, if you haven't subscribed or liked any of my videos yet, why not? Just do it. And it would help me so much. I would very much appreciate it. But this video was not for that. It's about NBA 2K26. We got some crazy stuff coming up. The community day dropped 2 days ago. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so first things first, we're going to go over the point guards and my predictions for the point guards this year. So pretty much everything that you could think of, they have added back into the game for the point guards. They're not going to get as many bump steals this year on us. You know, they're going to have to actually steal the ball in a decent way. We're going to have to actually mess up for them to get it this year. There's going to be steals, but from the gameplay that I've seen, the plucks, like, you know, there's going to be plucks, but there's going to be a lot of fouls. So, you know, them stray reaches are not going to be such a big deal. That's something that I talked about in a video if y'all watched it previously to this. But for my predictions as a whole for point guards in general is they're going to be fast, they're all going to be able to dribble, so we're gonna have to play defense, and then we're all gonna have to be able to contest a shot. If a shot is not contested, it's going to go in. Look at how Damian Lillard is going to just cook. You know, this is in my court, bro. Like, you know, he's cooking, and not just Damian Lillard. You know, you could equip their animations obviously to your mod player, but like if they equip any animations, like just look at the animations, bro. They're crazy. All the animations are gonna be crazy this year, and that goes for tall guards, big men, you know, locks. Like everybody's going to be able to dribble somewhat if they want to dribble. So learning how to dribble and looking at those dribble tutorials are very vital. So like I said, they're going to be fast. There's going to be a lot of screens. We're going to have to play defense, you know, and they're going to be able to get to the rim too. Finishing is going to be a big thing this year too. You know, they want that. You know, they want that. That's something that they wanted. In the interview, Mike Wang and Joe Knows were talking, and you know, finishing is going to be good this year just as much as shooting is going to be good this year. Everything is going to be good this year. It's literally the better player wins. We have all of the things we need. Look at that quick stop green. We have all the things we need, and it's literally in front of us, and we're just going to have to look. No bump steals. He didn't pick up the dribble once. Ankle breaker. Size up. You know, he's out of there. Spin. Midi. And by the way, there wasn't anybody who had legend badges in the actual, like, just this in general. There was no legend badges. So if you get that legend badge, it's going to be different. All right, y'all. So now we're going to talk about the taller guards and my predictions for the taller guards. Just look at Shea momentum, y'all. Taller builds haven't been able to do this for a longer time. They finally gave the tall builds, just the taller guards, the hedge that they've been needing. Tall guards have been good, but they're going to be able to be the best potentially this year, 2K26. Not in a whole, but just for point guards, because one, they can keep up with the guards, with the shorter guards. Two, they're going to be bigger, so they're going to be able to play defense. And three, like, you can't really, smaller guards can't stop the taller guards in the paint. So, you know, there's a vendetta right there. You know, nobody really knows yet until we could actually get the games ourselves and play for ourselves. A lot of the people who played at the community day or whatever, you know, they know, you know, they know what they want, you know, but you know, they could be hiding the little secrets. So you never know. And you have to make sure this year the dunk meter is back and it's better than ever, but you got to make sure that your timing is right. If you miss, you miss. If you green, you green. There is, I don't know, I mean, there might be a little bit of RNG, like whenever there's like a last second left, but like right there you see that he missed it and it gave him a late. You're going to have to time that correctly. Even if it's small, you just got to get it on the green and make sure you get it there. So make sure you get into my court and practice that, because that is going to be vital in a lot of taller builds gameplay. All right, y'all. So now we're going to be talking about what I think might be the most exciting part of NBA 2K26 as a whole. The actual taller builds, everything that can dribble that's not a center. So like the small forwards, the power forwards, everything in between. Just not centers yet. But look at how everybody's chaining their dribbles together. Look at Scottie Pippen's behind the back. Like that's insane. That's insane. Hezzy behind the back. Hezzy, crossover. Like those are all escape. Like look how you could chain the dribbles back together so well. Kevin Durant is moving like a demon in 2K26. Like this might be the best 2K, depending on what they add, and that goes into factor of like the seasons and the clothes and all that extra stuff. But the gameplay as in a whole might be up there with 17. Maybe if they don't mess it up at the very end like they do all the time. But the contest, it's there. Oh, that's one thing I did want to talk to you guys about, was the contest. It was supposed to be a little later, but I could kind of tune this into the taller build era because they all taller, and that contest will be a little less because you're all a little bit taller. But on the contest this year, it's going to be that 1 millisecond at the end if you're actually there or not. You can be in their face the whole entire time, but if you back off and they shoot and they have that little bit of space, it's going to be green. You have to be able to step up and be ready to guard that, because you can make a yellow contest. He just missed a 24% contested, but before that he made a yellow contested. So you have to be able to guard that, and you're going to be able to green that if you're in the right position and they're not playing defense as good as they're supposed to. But look how well he's working out in the mid-range. Look how well he's dribbling. They're not bumping him. He's dribbling out. He's not fumbling the ball at all. He's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's controlling him exactly how he wants to control them. So if you have a tall build this year, just make sure that you have a little bit of defense. You can go crazy on the offense, but just know when you play 2s or 3s or 1s, you might run into somebody who just has a strong because build. You're going to want to guard the paint if you're playing 2s or 3s. They're going to try and body you as much as they can, but you could dribble. You're just going to have to play that defense. As you can see, Wembanyama has the ball right now. He does his go-to, and then he shoots the midi, and it's green. Look how fast he got to space. Look how quick he got to the shot, and that's from the 3-point, y'all. Mind you, that's the tallest height in the game. And now we have wow. Mind my disrespect to Dirk Nowitzki. I apologize, Dirk Nowitzki, if you ever watch this video, which you definitely won't. But we got Dirk with the fade. Just look how much faster his fade is. His fade was pretty good, but it wasn't the best. So now you see that they add the Dream Shake. Bro, the L2 game this year is going to be different. Everybody's finna be moving. Everybody's going to have to play defense, bro. It's going to be crazy. And then Yao Ming, guys, this right here surprised me the most out of anything. He's doing the sky hook from the 3-point line. This is never seen before in NBA 2K ever at all. Ever. We can argue all day. Correct me if I'm wrong though. This has never been seen before. From the 3-point line at least. A hook from the 3-point line at least. I mean, that's crazy. And he's green and consistent. So my predictions for the big men, they're going to be crazy in the paint. They're going to get crazy boards. They're going to be crazy strong, but they're going to be able to do crazy things offensively. So we're going to be able to lean on every single build, no matter if it's the 1, the 2, the 3. We're going to be able to lean on anybody we need to. But just know at the beginning of the year, big men, people are missing a lot of shots. So you're going to want to be able to have that high rebound. Also, like I said, nobody in the game just in the NBA has legend badges. So once you get legend badges, it's going to make a big difference. Big difference. So this is the end of the video. Like I said, I appreciate everybody watching. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, drop a like, subscribe. We out.